Okay, here again now to prove the the parameter aspect and the bandwidth of the chemical and electronic shooting of after graduate high school students in the public to create non-obvious, non-directly relative intraversive scar tissue with the intent to elicit histrionics that include ballistic shootings that create obvious extraversive tissue to claim, decoy camouflaged by fall guys mass shooter. Here, this book, Volcanoes and Earthquakes and Tsunamis, it's adjudicated fact. Here, with its index number to the Cobb County Library in Georgia. It was written by David E. Rothery, published by the International Scientific Authority called McGraw-Hill. You see right there, McGraw-Hill Companies. International Scientific Authority. Any expert witness testifying in any trial is going to have to say that sometime in their education towards expert witness, they reference McGraw-Hill as they are an international authority. Library of Congress, published there. Now, here on page 46, first of all, citing that do is synonymous and obvious. It's adjudicated fact that as prima facie evident do is synonymous to precipitation or has a synonymous reference for precipitation. Now we're here on page 46, we see volcanic bomb, right? So we go over here, and we see here by running the graphic functions here, you see Java bomb or lava bomb, then using, of course, Java bombs. So now it's prima facie evident that Java is also a code term for coffee, and that AI puts Java into JavaScript at some point in time in history. And that would be jail in the middle, which then we come back over to here, to reiterate, the false arrest. Here, they couldn't decide. Here's 818, terroristic threats. Here it said here, the newspaper here, they published possession of a gun by a convicted felon, probation violation, which of course I wasn't on probation. Didn't have a gun, wasn't a convicted felon in the state of Georgia. And yet, for the 818 arrest, we'll reiterate from the other videos, the Osama Obama alphanumeric conversion of the 5 and the B and the S to 5 and 13 is 818. Again, the date of the arrest, which the AMA goes to the American Medical Association, while the OS and the OB go to Boss Stereos. If you use this apposition gate in to put the S in the O, which leads to sinoatrial cadence, which is imposed when amplifiers are used to stalk people and try and create sinoatrial cadence through dilation of capillaries. So, in the jail, Bartow County on the 818 arrest, here, false arrest, there was a commissary trade term called coffee bombs, leading from lava bombs to Java bombs. Now coming back here to the McGraw-Hill Authority, International Authority, have adjudicated fact. We come here to page 138, where it states here that, excuse me a minute, for example, the more or less continuous eruptions of lava from Kilauea since 1986. That's important to show that it's that 1986, right? That shows knowing that to the year 2016, 1986 was a whole 14, that's a whole 24 years in advance. A whole 44 years of knowing. And then it continues on here to say, the sulfuric acid aerosols from Kilauea forms a volcanic smog, commonly abbreviated to VOG, within which the air quality often falls below federal health standards Federal health standard, that means they knew. That establishes knowing too. Vegetation and knowing to premeditation to the mens rea to commit the crime of chemical electronic assault with the intent to elicit something other than non-obvious extroversive tissue to injury to tissue, such as introversive injury to tissue from induced stereo stalking induced sinoatrial cadence as osmotic gradients on neural functions for one. Including the famous Kona coffee plant. So what they're saying is the Kona coffee plant is sulfuric coffee here, like Java bombs, lava bombs. Now remember, this is Kilauea, which is Hawaii. Now we'll go back over here to the Obama-Osama. Now remember here, if we go back to the Obama generation, Hawaii was where the Obama claimed that his birth certificate was from. So that definitely connects the Obama generation, or at least the office, the, what do you call them? The administration, which is the overall cumulative people, including the military people on scenes, for one, and the police there, and other people, whatever. While the Vogue goes to Invogue, which is a black or BET triangulating female black band from the 1980s, 90s, early 90s, which was 1986. And in fact, one of their songs was "You're Never Gonna Get It." I think I got it. There's the whole code. That's what it was, all was. And do, of course, is precipitation, and that's what it says. Sulfuric acid aerosol from Kilauea. With the vegetation may be severely scorched by the Vogue, and rainwater becomes rainwater as in dew, as in synonymous to precipitation, as in rainwater. And that would be, of course, major chemical assault of high school graduates, including electronic assault with the intent to elicit histrionics that could include ballistic assaults or ballistic self-defenses. They then try and camouflage their assault as crying, crying, oh, poor victims of them, because they were assaulted with a medium that at least lets everybody know that they were assaulted for a reason, and lets everybody know by the obvious scarred tissue, rather, while they're trying to make it hide all the evidence to create their fall guy decoy camouflage.